8:43 right now, and President Joe Biden expected to fend off questions about his physical and mental health during a press conference today in Washington, D.C. This as more Democrats are coming forward, asking him to step aside and out of the race. Several of them from New York, including Congressman Patrick Ryan, who represents Kingston, joins us this morning to talk more about this. Congressman Ryan, thanks for being here.
Good morning.
So I want to begin with the why, right? You are now the 8th Democrat in the House to call for the president to step aside. So I'm curious what exactly changed in your support for the president, and why come out with this now, 2 weeks after the debate?
Well, I served 27 months in combat as an Army officer. I think we have a patriotic duty, regardless of party, to stop Donald Trump, who is an existential threat to our democracy, to the very values that I risked my life and lost good friends who gave their lives serving to protect. If folks haven't looked up Project 2025, this authoritarian, dangerous playbook that Trump has put out, they need to be aware of that. So we have to stop Trump to save our democracy. And I believe Joe Biden is a patriot. He's delivered for the country. He has served the country for many decades, but he's no longer the strongest candidate, I believe, to stop Trump. And so that has to be the imperative. And that's why, really, for the good of the country, I called on the president yesterday to step aside and really to honor this promise that he made to be a bridge to the next generation of leaders who can really bring us forward and have an optimistic, forward-looking vision for the country.
So if the president is not the right person, as you say, to beat the former president, who is?
Well, I think we have a deep bench of really talented next generation leaders, from the vice president, several great governors, from Governor Shapiro, Governor Whitmer, Wes Moore, who's a fellow veteran and good friend, Governor of Maryland, Secretary Buttigieg. I mean, we have no shortage of great, proven leaders who could clearly draw the contrast with Donald Trump, who wants to take us backwards, who wants to take away freedoms, reproductive freedoms, economic freedoms. He wants to cut Social Security. He wants to give more tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations that certainly don't need more help. So we have to paint that stark choice. And I think we have many people that can do that.
So here's the thing, Congressman. The president has said that he is not going anywhere. Members of your own party, like Nancy Pelosi, they left the door open, right, saying that it's up to the president. But he has seemingly made up his mind here, saying, I'm staying in the race. So why is that not good enough to rally around?
Like I said, I think this is existential. And I'm a freshman. I'm a junior House member. I'm not saying I'm going to directly change the president's mind. But I really am here to put country above party. And I think this is one of those moments where that's what we need to do.
And you are running for re-election in what is now considered to be a bit of a swing district, right? Your opponent, Allison Esposito, said that you are, quote, running for cover, and that Pat Ryan only makes decisions that are politically expedient for him, basically saying that this is a plan to cling to your seat. So I'm going to give you a chance to respond to that.
Yeah, I think it couldn't be further from the truth. It's not normal. It's not the normal politician thing to do, to counter and challenge your party. And that's something I've done across the board. I've called out the president for needing to secure the border. I've called out the Afghanistan withdrawal as problematic. I'm an independent voice. I'm really, like I said, working to put my community and country first. Unfortunately, my opponent is lockstep behind Trump, who is incredibly dangerous.
There is an article today, Congressman, in Politico that says that New York could really be in play this year for a presidential race for the first time in decades. Do you believe that reporting? And do you think that if the president stays in the race, it could hurt down ballot races like yours?
Well, I think anytime any party or elected official takes anything for granted, that's when they're in trouble. We should never assume any state or community is, one way or the other. We've got to do the work. We've got to listen. And so much of the reason that I came forward on this issue is the conversations I had in my district across the political spectrum, across generations, across so many other divides, who felt like we have to stop Trump and we need the best candidate to do it. And unfortunately, because I respect President Biden deeply, personally, unfortunately, he is not the person to do that for us right now. And it's bigger than any person. It's just too essential.
So do you believe that New York is in play this year for a presidential race, and that down ballot races could be affected not only in your district but across the country if he stays in the race?
Well, certainly in my district, I'm working every single day, every single minute to earn the trust and support of my constituents. That's what I'm focused on. I'll let the sort of pundits and experts weigh in on the other things. But we're working hard, and I think this is an important step to make clear again. It's a moment for country over party, and that's what I'm here for.
And you're mentioning party, Congressman. So what do you think this says about the party, right? When you have a governor supporting the president, Governor Hochul, the lieutenant governor saying step aside, the House minority leader from New York supporting the president, but then you're not. What's a New Yorker or a voter to believe when the party is so divided over this issue?
Well, I actually think what we need to think about is, the choices here. There's two parties. One has a line behind a very dangerous authoritarian candidate in former President Trump, who said he wants to be a dictator on day one. They're not questioning, they're not looking at this Project 2025 plan and really thinking about what would be the impacts. Our party is actually doing the small d democratic work to have that debate, to do it publicly, to say what is right for the country, who is the strongest candidate to stop this threat. I think we need to be asking, why are all these folks rallying behind someone who's been very dangerous and wrong for the country?
All right, and lastly, you're number 8 to come forward. Do you think there's going to be more today and in the days ahead that come forward?
I try to be careful to only speak for myself and my constituents that I have the honor to represent. So I'll let other folks sort of make those decisions. But look, we gotta unify,
okay,
and we gotta bring the country together.
All right, Congressman Ryan, out of time, but I appreciate you coming on here to speak to us this morning, day after you made that announcement. Good to see you.
Thank you.